Welcome to the Forex section, and here we're looking at a clean break of 80 here, which puts us in a bearish bias, and coming from this ABC here, we've still only got 3 waves down here. So we're looking for 5 waves down. So I'm assuming there is more to come from this market, and also from the euro to the upside as well. So as you can see in this little section down through here, we can see 5 waves in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll be looking at a counter trend in terms of an A and a B and a C wave, pulling back to the 50, 60 odd percent through here. But look, essentially a retest of the 80 here or thereabouts, and then a move to the downside from there. So just give it a little bit of time in through here, and looking for like a 5, 3, 5 structure, and then down from that side there. The euro will be doing the opposite. So if we can just, well, first of all, we're on the daily chart here. The euro made a high above this previous high here, which gives it more possibility of just opens the upside here, and just drilling into that here, the opposite from the US dollar. We're looking for, well, we've got the US dollar had 3 waves down. In this section here, we've got 3 waves up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, but a 1 and 2 and a 3. But this, I think this is still a little bit short to be a 3rd wave here. Needs to be a little bit longer, so we'll see how we go with that. But 5 waves here would give us a little ABC here before we see further upside here to the 140. So just drilling in here would be the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave here, and then a move up from here. I'll just see if I've got that in. Okay, here we go. So yeah, look, a little bit difficult to read in through here, but basically we're looking for 3 swings here, and it's quite normal for, say, we're dealing with the closest largest number, which would be 139, then group 1 above here, 10, 20 and 30 act as the resistance, and then group 2 here would act as the support. In Elliott terms, the wave 4 of 1 less degree is here, so that would be where the first bounce comes from. So I just give this a little bit of time to work out through this little wave 4 correction here, because I feel that there could be an A wave, a B wave coming in through here, and a C wave down through here before we go any higher. Also, too, it's good if this is the midpoint here, which is important. So if it does go down below the midpoint, and then find support on the midpoint, then you can glean a small position there, and then glean a small position on 65, add more on top of the 72 after retested support, and then some more on top of the 80 from that point there, and that will get you back up into into group 1 here anyway, making a new high above the wave 3 high here. Okay, the Australian dollar is traveling pretty much on track. We are looking at looking at 5 waves from this point here, and it does appear that we're only into wave 3 at the moment, with wave 4 currently unfolding at the moment. So we should make a new high above here, and once we do that, if we consider this an A wave and a B wave and a C wave here, something a bit complicated for a wave 4, at least 3 waves anyway, and then we'll see a wave 5 move up to here. Once that's completed, then we'll see a larger ABC here, an A and a B and a C, maybe back down to the 90, 50, depending on how high it goes here and where it fails. If it goes all the way to the 92 here and extends there, then we'll see a different sort of scenario. We'll still see the A, the B, and the C here. It might just come to here, but that's what we're sort of looking for in those cases, and then we'll see that move up further from that point there. So just drilling into that somewhat here. First of all, it is possible that wave 1 is to here and wave 2 is to here. Not that it makes any difference. I've just got it here to here, and we're looking at wave 3 to here. Wave 4 to here, as mentioned, would be a little bit complicated. It may be simple, and if it is going to be simple and find support on 91, well, then you go along from there and scale in through 10, 20 and 30 through there. But as it stands, we'd be looking at something like this here before we see any further sort of upside here. Right. the Australian yen, we'll have a quick look at that. It's moving up nicely through here. This is in 5 waves up through here, and a little ABC here, and we're looking for it to go further up. And it's doing all the right things. If this is going to be up for wave 1 and back for wave 2, and this is going to be a third wave here, you can see that it's acting quite strong, as a third wave should. It's had the same count as the Australian dollar, by the way, with the Australian US, so to speak. So we'll just see this move higher from here, and this would be the count here. In fact, it's probably a good idea to drill into this count if you're trading the Australian US, because it may just be a little bit cleaner as well. But once again, we're up in the third wave here. We'd look for a fourth wave back into 93 or thereabouts, and then a fifth wave making new highs here, and then a larger ABC correction coming in through here, which would be back to the 61.8% retracement level from this area here. So we'll use 95 here because that's the next level. Somewhere in this area through here, that's what we'd be looking at as such there. The Euro Australian, we'd been watching it come down from the 155 here, and we're looking for it to come down in 5 waves in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 here and 5 here. Now, it's only come down in 3 waves here so far, so that is corrective as it stands. Now, we expect it to retest the 153 or thereabouts where the supply is. We don't want to see it getting support on the 53. It's okay to trade above it, but then we want to see it fade back down after that. So just drilling into that here. So wave 4 is there. We're looking for it to fail there. But if this is going to be an A, and a B, and a C here, then this C wave here is going to be in 5 waves, this little wave up through here. And so far, I think we can see that we've got that much. So we will see a high above here. But like I said, we want to see it fail from that point and move down, and that would be the setup there as such. If it finds support here on the 53, then that's a positive thing from that point. So we're looking at the 20-minute chart last time we spoke, I think. So basically, the A wave, the B wave crossed to here now. So I've obviously got that wrong. Just the B wave just got larger. That's all. And then the C wave up here, as you can see, is not quite finished. So this would be wave 1 in here, wave 2. Looks like all of the third wave here, little fourth wave here, and a fifth wave here. So as I mentioned, we're looking sort of for a failure here as such, and the short would be in there somewhere. So, but while it's above here, you can't short it above here because support on 153 is the top of a group 1, and group 1 as support creates a bullish bias. The pound yen. Okay, so we're considering wave 4 to be in place here, but I know that it just still got to bring this into play here, that it may just be a larger ABC here in terms of an A wave here, a B wave in 3 waves here, and then a C wave here, and then up through here. That's a real possibility. So we just got to bear that in mind. But as it stands at the moment, we're looking for this to be up for wave 1, back for wave 2, and then building into the third wave here. So let's drill in and have a look at that scenario. So if that's the case, this is moving up just like the yen crosses basically, and Australian yen and Australian US. So basically we're looking the same thing again as well. I'm just going to drill, don't worry about this wave count I've drawn out here, that was just something done some time ago, but this is what we're want here. So from the low here, we're looking up for wave 1, back for wave 2. And I was looking at this here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's correct. So wave 1, wave 2 here, and then wave, it just counts better if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3 and back for wave 4. So wave 4 can pull back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. So we might see something like that here. That's the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. And then we should see a push up from here. The 172 is important. And pushing up from here, we would be pushing up for wave 3 here, and then wave 4 again through here. could also pull back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree here as well, and then move up to 175 there. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Yeah, the ideal is just to keep buying it at each whole point here with the target of 175 in mind through here. But you know, and once again too, the 173 here, the 3 is always the top of group 1, and support here is important. And normally it's normal for a market to come up and test, you know, the top of group 1, come back and test the pivot within group 2, the 2 in this case, but also a 172, so it'll carry more weight as support or resistance later on in the game. So that will become a line in the sand. It just doesn't look like it just yet, but it will. The euro yen, same sort of story as well. I think this is still in its, so we've got wave 1 here, wave 2 here. Then you can see that we've got little 5-wave sequence in this little area through here. So we're probably just in the 3rd here. The 4th can pull back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, and then up through here to make wave 1 of excuse me, get all these little things happening. So there we go. And then we would be looking at a retracement level from this point here. So put it up to the 145 just to, as a rough guess, and we'll be looking for an ABC to come back from. It may not come back this far, but we just need to see what's cooking at the time and the sentiment in the market is. But we'll be looking at something like that. But being a wave, this would be a wave 2 here, so wave 3 here, but it'll be wave 3 of a larger wave 3, won't it? So of this wave 3 here, so this will be up for 1, back for 2, and then up for 3. So it could be moving up quite strong from that point. So it may not retrace all the way back through here, but we should be able to count 5 waves in here, 3 in here, and 5 in here, and then take it from that point. So it may only just come to here and then move on from that point there. So in 3 waves coming here. So anyway, alrighty, all good. Cheers.